you realise your journey to social media success. We start with a module on how social media can benefit you to get you started. We'll do something a little bit like this, take you through how you create a social media strategy and explain exactly how social media can help you in your department and fulfil your research needs. Then we'll go back to basics, but we'll teach you how to use basic social media tools, tackling a lack of technical skill that you might have. In our session, we'll have you tweeting away, and then within a short space of time, you can expect to produce something a bit like this, a unique academic blog. Finally, our last core module is how to creatively communicate your research. Now, you've heard how important it is to recognise your audience. We'll teach you more about what to do to recognise your audience and how exactly you can translate what might be dense material into material that the layperson might understand. In addition to these, out of these modules, you'll pick 3 targeted training modules after that. Richard will sit down with you and work out the best ones for you to take forward. After these 6 modules, you can expect to have reached a high level of social media literacy, and throughout time, the number of people that you will be able to reach with this will increase exponentially. We also have online resources and support for you, and we will set up your website explaining the problem and the solution in depth, which has already received a number of hits. We also have access to a Twitter site. But for our clients, we offer a bit more. We offer a unique login, and you can download from our website tools on how to use social media and e-workshops. But by far the most important part of our service is actually the support that we offer you, and the support that comes from your peers. By becoming part of Epidemia, you become part of something bigger, a cutting-edge community, which will journey together, pioneering the use of social media for the academic population.
Great. Okay, so we think there's 3 things that you still need to know about Epidemia. A bit more about the financials and the operational details, a bit more about competition, and a bit more about business case. So we'll start with Epidemia. Planning to be we are a not-for-profit, value-driven social enterprise. We plan to work with 24 departments over the course of a year and teach 6 individual half-day training modules each. The cost of the training package is £3,750, which roughly equates to 75% of 5 combined academic yearly training budget. To start our enterprise, we took a £45,000 grant from Nesta, and we anticipate our annual turnover to be around £90,000. Currently, our enterprise is very small. It's just Richard, our media trainer, and Rachel, our administrative support, who sadly can't be with us today. We're happy to provide more details on our growth strategy and our financials if you desire, but we didn't want to provide you with details at this stage. So, on to competition. Our extensive web-based research has shown to us that we offer something completely unique to our competitors. Currently, there's mainstream media communications and training for academics. There's IT training, often delivered in a very dry and not very interesting way, and general social media training for the general public. What we offer is mainstream media communications training, specifically for academics, with interesting, creative and engaging communication IT training. On the financial side, we believe what we offer is also financially competitive. Given the unique and comprehensive nature of our training package, the cost per delegate compares favourably with our closest competitors. And finally, the business case. The Research Excellence Framework, due to come out in 2012, will significantly change the way academics operate and the way their funding is allocated. The scheme will fundamentally also change the way academic research is assessed, with more emphasis on quality and the wider impact, meaning how it affects society. With the REF, there is up to £1.5 billion worth of money available. As you can see from this, based on impact, we are able to use social media in a very innovative way to measure not only the demographics of people watching the media, where they are in the world, and when they view the video or other media. So as you can see, social media is not only a great way of increasing impact, but also monitoring it. And according to 65% of 600 academics researched, they believe that the impact agenda would lead to changes in the way their departmental policies and practices worked. So to clarify for the non-academics in the audience, even if academics are not interested in creating impact in society, the REF criteria will mean that it's absolutely essential. Okay, 2 other final reasons why we think you should train with academia. We believe that training with academia could be considered as part of your staff's continuing professional development. So, increasing the computer literacy of your staff, the technical abilities, and the communication skills. Also, we believe that training with academia would improve your departmental image. So, for your whole audience, from your prospective students, to general society, and to your peer academics in other institutions. Using social media would make you appear more interesting, engaging, and creative. I pass over to Richard for a final comment.
Thank you very much, Jodie. So we hope you agree that academia has identified a real need for academics to engage more effectively with the public, and that social media provides a powerful and cost-effective way of doing this. Academia's training is unique and has been designed through extensive consultation with academics and tailored to your particular needs. And given the business case we presented, we hope you find that £3,750 to train 5 of your academic staff in 6 modules is definitely value for money. Do you want your research to end up gathering dust in some academic library, enlightening the few but ignored by the many? Or do you want to change society, reform the economy and improve the environment? Academia can help you do this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Another fantastic presentation and a really important point that you're making. Is it really true that you want to carry on afterwards?
Yeah, definitely.
It's clearly something that needs to happen in a big way. I have got lots of questions. One question I did have slightly, if you're an academic, you're head of department, how do you deal with the disappointment of the academics who do the training or who are interested in making more of an impact, but then fail to do so once they're not good at the social media side of things, or doesn't it? I mean, there's a great sort of randomness about the social media world as well as you work out. You can be incredibly amusing and interesting and get nothing in return. Sometimes quite boring people picked up. I mean, sort of address things like that.
Do you want to say a little bit and then I can answer?
Oh yeah, in our targeted training modules are, at the moment we have 9, but we can also add modules depending on how our academics get along. But I've got it for you, that some of those modules take a deep dive into more serious things about what happens when you post content, what to expect, legal issues around the content. And so we hope to prepare them for what might happen even if it's a negative impact. Obviously some people's personalities would make them more sort of, I don't know, would make it better for them to use social media and stuff. So we hope that within a department, if 5 academics take them on, like a large enough number will be able to be successful for them. So keep to carry on.
And just on the point that it's random what takes off, I think that's definitely true to some extent, and what becomes the viral video of the summer can't really be calculated. But there's certain rules of thumb that do work online, and that the social media professionals that we spoke to adhere to. So for example, with a video, if you upload a 50-minute YouTube video of your straight lecture, it's not really going to be watched that much. If you upload a 2-minute video with a short, snappy title, and then send it to maybe a few of your students, then you're more likely to increase your impact. And the idea is that staggering the modules means that you can have a little bit of a heuristic approach. So you try something, if that works, stick with it. If it doesn't, then we can be there to hold your hand. And because we understand the social world of social media, we can guide you in the right direction.
a couple of things I particularly liked about your presentation was I like the fact that you chose to sell to us. I think that it made it really meaningful, and I could visualise myself, right, am I going to buy the training or not, and there wasn't too many layers to it. And I like the fact that the style of the presentation was a fit with the brand. You know, it was almost, you thought into that, so although it was good, not now at all. And yeah, so I thought it was really exciting. One of the bits that got me really confused was the money, the cost. So there was this 3,750 at the start with the 343 times from the online, and then there was a reference later to how many people that works out as, and I'd written down 4, and then you summarised by saying 5, and I'm just up to 750, and so like I taken some messages on the finance side, which might just be my study brain, but anyway, and then 2 other points were TED Talks, obviously huge, and yeah, so like what's the fit of that in your view, and why wouldn't I just have somebody in my department who did this for all of us? And what's the, I see that as a competitor for your service, and what's the cost differential that you see from my department?
Okay, I can maybe take the last one now. So, at the moment, it doesn't seem like we found that expertise within departments, and if you, we kind of went through them quite quickly, but one of the training modules